are you just living your best life right now, or what?
I certainly am. I can't complain, man. This has been so much fun.
Because I think, the biggest compliment we can get, if I may speak for all of us here, it isn't like, oh, I watch you every day or I listen to you every day. It's like you guys look like you're having fun. Because that means what we're doing is translating.
Yes.
And it's reaching and it's connecting. It looks like you guys are having more than fun. It looks like you're having the time of your lives doing what you're doing right now.
We really are. I tell everybody when they ask, what's your favorite part about Banana Ball? It's really hanging out with the guys. Like, those guys are my best friends. We genuinely have so much fun. You feel like a kid when you show up at the park every day. And obviously we have a long tour. It can get monotonous at times.
Sure.
But sincerely, it is the most fun that we've had on a baseball field.
How long is the tour? Just how long for people who are unfamiliar? How long is it?
A little longer than traditional baseball. Last year we started, we reported for spring training in the beginning of January, and our season didn't end till the end of October. So we're going for a while.
Okay, so pitchers and catchers and bananas and are all reporting. You know, I need to get all the names right as well. All the animals and firefighters and tailgaters and coconuts and clowns are all reporting.
You nailed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got it all written down here.
Well done.
I mean, dude, you're not the only professional sitting on this set.
Not your first rodeo.
That's. But I've been to a rodeo. I have been. In terms of a Savannah Bananas game. It is, again, what a blessing to be able, because I always thought that when I watched my kid when he was playing Little League ball at age 12 or whatever, just watching him put on a uniform and run out on the field. And then I think Major League Baseball players get to do that all the time. You get to put on a baseball uniform and act like a kid and do kid stuff, for kids.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And I'm 27. What a blessing. Right?
How did you get involved with the Savannah Bananas? How did that happen?
Yeah. Well, myself, just like many of my teammates, played traditional baseball our whole life. Banana ball wasn't even on the radar, wasn't even a thing.
Yes.
And so I was signed by the Nationals in 2021. Mm-hmm. So free agent deal, had a cup of coffee with the Nationals, got released in 2022.
And you played outfield for them as well? Or
Actually, no. I was an infielder. I never played the outfield until I got to the Bananas.
Okay.
So I was an infielder in the Nationals organization, did that for about a year, got released. And but about that, though, my dad, I had a moment with him when I got signed where my dad worked at Firestone and I went to his work and told him that I got signed. It was a surprise to me.
That went viral, did it not?
Yes. So that was kind of my first, introduction into social media. Before that, I had no presence or anything like that. So when I got released, I still had a few 100,000 people that followed me just from that one video.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I am now putting two and two together. That was one of the, by the way, I've got Savannah Bananas, RobertAnthony Cruz, Coach RAC is here on the Rich Eisen Show. I remember that moment. Our radio audience just returned here on ESPN Radio, where you went and walk me through that moment again, if you don't mind. I remember this. So your dad is working where? Where's he working?
Yeah, my dad's working at Firestone in Riverside. And
here in California.
California, yes. I had dreamed of being picked up by a professional team, but I went to a Division II school. I didn't think it was likely that I'd get picked up. It was a 20-round draft. COVID shortened everything down. And I ended up getting a phone call right after the draft. I was playing Minecraft. I was homeschooled, so I love Minecraft.
Nice.
And playing Minecraft, I get a phone call from DC, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to answer it. It's probably spam. But it's like, hey, this is Mark Baca with the Washington Nationals. We want to sign you for $20,000. Does that work? I'm like, yeah, I would have done it for free. Let's do it, man.
Nice.
And so yeah, I went and I drove to Lids at like a local mall, bought the last 2 Nationals hats that they had there, and then drove to Firestone where my dad was working. And I told my mom, I was like, hey, you should record this. I think this is going to be cool, make sure it's red at the top, Mom,
Okay.
Wouldn't want to, have an accident there. So she recorded that moment, and I told my dad that I got signed, and, we were both crying. And later on that day, I thought, okay, this would probably be pretty cool to share. But yeah, that moment was special.
So you popped it on
TikTok. Yeah.
Okay. And off it went.
Yeah.
What a moment for you and your dad to have, right? Because again, that's and we'll get to the fun in the games with Savannah Bananas and Banana Ball in a second. But you know, this is the culmination of so many people who are waking up 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, driving all over a state to get you out there to play ball as a kid, to get your reps, to get your swings, get your at bats, you know, and to get that moment is pretty cool, brother.
So special. Thank you,
Awesome.
man. My dad worked so hard, and often, I mean, every time I would ask, he never said no. Every time he was getting off work, I'm like, hey, Dad, we got an hour left of daylight. Like, meet me at Reed Park. Like, can you go throw me some batting practice? And
Yes.
always said yes. Even to this day, still throws me batting practice.
Yes. So if somebody had told you right then and there, hey, you're going to play in Angel Stadium one day, but
Yeah, the but I never would have expected.
but it's going to be in front of
Sold out.
Sold out. Angel Stadium actually sold out.
yeah, and
That's right.
Ohtani's not involved.
Yeah.
You know, but it's going to be with the Savannah Bananas, and it's going to be in front of a crowd that is fully delighted by watching your son play or watching you play, right? Were your folks in Angel Stadium? when
Oh
you were
yeah.
there?
Oh yeah. They were there, man.
Of course they had to be.
Yeah, this thing has been so special, and I think that so many of the players realize like we've got a second chance at playing again.
Yes.
Otherwise, we wouldn't still be playing ball. And so we try to keep a good perspective and real like not take it for granted because we sold out Angel Stadium. I grew up going to games there all the time. My neighbor had season tickets. So yeah, man, such a blessing. I feel very blessed.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.